Hi, welcome to Entrepreneurial Spirit. Today we bring you an interesting topic where we'll talk about big machines for businesses that anyone can have. Many of them can even be used in your garage, and you can start your own little factory. Stick around until the end because the last one is going to blow your mind. Vladimir proves it possible. He built an automatic tile line in his garage. It makes 9 square meters of Venetian tiles in 8 to 9 hours, depending on settings. He assembled a machine, or rather an automatic line for the production of decorative tiles right in his garage. It allows you to produce up to 9 square meters of Venetian tiles without human intervention, taking from 8 to 9 hours, depending on the type of sandblasting and settings. To operate the machine, it is necessary to fill the sandblasting plasticizer, pour water into the barrel, add lubricating liquid, and adjust the flow of these components. The production cost for the tiles is about $1 per square meter, but you can sell them for a much higher price. The machine is assembled with readily available materials and motors, and if something breaks down, you can find plenty of parts at hardware stores or auto parts shops. The cost to assemble such a machine is around $3,500. Custom doormats. This is a relatively new business idea. It involves making brightly colored plug-in rugs based on individual designs, perfect for creative people who want to start a business with minimal investment. Let's see how it works. First, through social media, we received a request to make a rug and we got a 50% payment. Then, with the help of a projector and a marker, we transfer the design provided by the client onto the fabric, which is secured in a wooden frame. We use a special fabric for the plugging, but you can also use other types of fabric like linen or canvas, which you can buy at any fabric store. In the next step, we take a plugging gun, thread it with the yarn, and start working on the prepared fabric. Then the rug is cut. Even though there are special machines for this, artisans usually use sheep shearing machines for economic reasons. After that, all that's left is to treat the back of the rugs with waterproof glue, let it dry, and send it off to the customer. The profit margin for this business is about 100%, and the initial investment needed is around $1,000. Production of orthotic insoles. This machine allows for the production of custom orthotic insoles in just minutes. First, the machine scans the person's feet to determine what kind of insoles are needed. Then they are placed in the bottom of the machine and heated. The heated insoles are placed in special molding pads, and the person stands on them. The insoles cool for 3 minutes and then are inserted into the shoes. This way, you quickly get custom orthotic insoles that precisely follow the contours of the foot, which increases the support surface and helps evenly distribute the loads on the leg muscles. This reduces fatigue, pain, improves blood flow, and decreases swelling. You can open space-saving outlets in shopping malls with high footfall, used and mini shoe stores. It's the perfect option if you make a deal with orthopedists and orthopedic surgeons in your city, as they'll bring you clients and you'll give them a percentage. The cost of these machines in China is around $2,500. Ceramic machines focus on crafting modern tableware. We aim to create unique products, not compete with mass production. Essential equipment includes a kiln and rolling machine. Mold types depend on final products like plates, cups, and vases. The main things we need from the equipment are the kiln for firing and this rolling machine. The type of mold used is determined by the final products, which can be plates, boards, cups, vases, and other containers. In the production process, a clay solution is placed into the molds. Then the machine is used to give the product an ideal shape. Then the product dries, and if it's a cup, the handle gets attached. Next comes the painting and firing in the kiln. The cost of the rolling machines in China is around $3,500, and the cost of the kiln starts at $500. Production of green hedges. Another amazing business idea that can be set up in a relatively small space is the production of green grass fences. This type of fence is durable, relatively low cost, and looks great. To produce it, you'll need a machine that applies PVC film to the wire in the shape of brass. The cost of a machine like that starts at $4,000. Then, the wire obtained can be used in any machine for weaving. Such machines are widely available in the market. 2001. Digital sewing machines. These machines let you make money sewing without having the skills of a professional seamstress. Basically, all the work comes down to controlling the software. You can select, create, or upload any image from your phone, and the machine will print it by itself. This equipment is really versatile in its application and allows you to find clients in different niches. For example, customizing and coloring sneakers to the customer's request is really popular these days. Using the same principle, it's possible to customize denim jackets. Another option is to print children's drawings. A parent sends you a picture drawn by their child, and you embroider the image onto a t-shirt and send it to the customer. It'll be the kid's favorite thing. You can also enter the B2B market by offering different organizations the option to put logos on their employees' clothing. You can try out a whole bunch of these options. The cost of these digital sewing machines starts at $2,000. Balloon printing. This equipment allows you to organize a business with balloons. We buy bulk quantities of balloons in different colors from China, and then, using this printer, we print various fun instructions on them and distribute them through retail outlets. You can also get a lot of light work by collaborating with advertising agencies and events. The cost of such automatic equipment starts at $2,500. Stuffed toy filling machines. In this case, we also don't see the point in competing with mass production. It makes sense to focus on a particular area and be able to quickly adapt to trends. One great example is the niche of giant teddy bears. Besides kids, they're also bought by guys who want to surprise their girlfriends. In the market, they're pretty expensive with a low production cost. To make stuffed toys, we need a machine to fill the stuffing itself and the so-called skins of the toys. You can order the skins from China at a low cost. The price is between $3 and $7 each, and the price of the machine starts at $1,000. Since the toys are really big, you can ship them out after you get your order. Packaging production. More and more sales are happening online these days, and every product sold needs its own individual packaging. This market is just huge and keeps growing all the time. To produce packaging boxes in small quantities, you'll need a CNC cutter. The machine will cut the box, and then it just needs to be assembled before the product can be packaged. This way, you can make boxes of different sizes on demand for any merchandise, whether it's burgers or gift boxes. The cost of a good CNC machine starts at $10,000. Making boxes is just a tiny part of what you can produce with these machines, since they work with different materials, especially if you complement production with a large format printer that uses UV printing. These were the machines and ideas we brought for you to start your business today. Which one interests you the most? Do you know of any machines that would be good to include in the next video? I'm reading your comments. Remember that in the video description and in the first comment, there will be a link to our WhatsApp group where we share news, information, and everything related to the world of business, investments, and entrepreneurship. This content is of high value, and we provide it to you for free. The way you can help is by leaving a like, and if you enjoy this kind of content, you're invited to subscribe to the channel where you'll find a wide variety of videos that will really help you. I also invite you to follow us on Instagram, where we post motivational quotes, personal development tips, finance advice, and a bunch of other stuff that I know you'll like. The link to our Instagram is in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Type open for work in the comments if you are currently looking for jobs. Continue exploring. Watch this video now for more ideas. There are many benefits to working online. It is comfortable, easy, and you can make coffee in your free time. Hello everyone. Today, I wanted to share with you a work-from-home opportunity for Pinterest. I'm excited to talk about these opportunities because, to be completely transparent, Pinterest pays very well. We're not talking about a lousy $50,000 a year salary, but rather a six-figure salary. The best part is that you don't need a degree or an extensive amount of experience for these roles. In this session, I'll take you through 3 virtual roles, and we'll go through each job description and the corresponding salary. Additionally, I'll be doing a live resume demo based on one of these jobs to show you what to include to avoid getting an auto-reject email upon submission. Let's dive right in and start with our first opportunity, a senior specialist for the graphic and sensitive content team. Don't let the title intimidate you. If you're familiar with using Pinterest or any other social media, you know that certain things can be flagged, and that's what this role is about. You'll be responsible for evaluating the content that users post on the platform, assessing it for compliance with the community guidelines and legal regulations. They will train you on what the Pinterest guidelines and regulations are, so you don't need a legal background. Some of your responsibilities will include serving as a policy expert in specific graphic or sensitive policy domains. You'll review graphic content or content that could be deemed graphic, as not everything is automatically flagged. If something is reported or flagged during the uploading process, you may need to manually review the image or video. You'll also learn, develop, and implement evolving policies, guidelines, trainings, and processes. This job is an exciting opportunity because you'll be collaborating with cross-functional teams, such as the policy team, outsourcing, engineering, product, and design teams. You'll get exposure to various career areas, making it a great way to gain experience in different fields. This is a centralized role that requires little experience but asks you to remain up to date on workflow changes and analyze key operational performance metrics. It's a fully remote role, but Pinterest encourages you to visit one of their offices once per quarter or up to 4 times a year for collaboration. They cover travel and expenses for those visits. The company also offers first-class flights and stays in nice hotels for those who attend the meetups. This role requires availability to work on weekends and possibly a rotational schedule, strong critical and contextual thinking skills, a willingness to learn, and the ability to remain detail-oriented. The salary ranges from $76,000 to $113,000, depending on location and experience. This is a 6-figure role that doesn't have any hard requirements regarding experience, and the company will train you in everything else. If you're interested in applying for this role, make sure to include relevant keywords from the job description on your resume. For example, if you have experience in content moderation or social media, make sure to mention that. Technical skills such as Microsoft Office and Adobe are also relevant. In your professional experience section, highlight any experience you have as a subject matter expert or investigating and resolving policy violations. This includes any experience in billing or collection support or even educating content creators on best practices. This should help you stand out to the computer system that scans resumes for specific keywords before sending them to a recruiter. Remember that a clean and concise resume is always better. Don't forget to emphasize your passion for content moderation and any relevant experience you have. Now, let's move on to our next role. We're looking for an integrity analyst, and I must tell you that this job is similar to the one we just reviewed. The integrity analyst will work on the trust and safety team and ensure that all Pinterest users have a safe experience. This includes tackling challenging adversarial problems at scale and detecting policy-violating content, just like in the previous role. As an integrity analyst, You would be responsible for protecting Pinterest users from bad actors, such as those with fake accounts, or those trying to hack into someone else's account. You'll analyze abuse trends to detect bad content or behavior on the platform and work with different teams to come up with strategies for combating abuse on Pinterest. You may also recommend some product adjustments. The job requires a couple of years of experience working with or analyzing data. Any type of data analysis experience counts, such as medical billing and coding or data entry. Proficiency in SQL is preferred, but not essential. Pinterest will pay for your training if necessary. This role doesn't have a listed salary, but since it's similar to the previous role, I would assume that it pays around $113,000 or more, depending on your location. Now let's move on to our third role, which is for those who are interested in operational work. This is a business analyst role, which is a bit more complex. We're looking for an experienced business analyst to identify, analyze, and provide insights that drive operational change management across global sales and service organizations. If you've worked in any type of leadership position, such as a manager or trainer, or in exam prep, this may be a great fit for you. You'll perform complex analysis, find actionable insights, and present them to C-level stakeholders. If you enjoy presenting new ideas, this role will be right up your alley. To be considered, you should have 5 years of relevant experience in audience and data analytics or strategy. If you have experience in machine learning, technical roles like Splunk, marketing, advertising, or anything related to data analytics, that would be a good fit too. They want you to have a past role in management or strategy consulting, investment banking, business operations, sales operations, or systems operations. This role is a bit more complex, so it pays a bit more, up to $164,000 per year. However, if you live in a state like California or New York, this number can be much higher. Those are the opportunities we have for now. If you have any questions about these roles, let me know when you apply. Also, if you have any questions about any other job roles or anything else you'd like me to do a video on, please leave a comment below. Type open for work in the comments if you are currently looking for jobs. Continue exploring. Watch this video now for more ideas.